Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the monkey. So welcome back all my monkey friends. I do apologise that we're doing it late again this week, but it's going to be a constant through the summer simply because it is very busy for me. But as we roll into the end of the summery season, end of August, beginning of September, I will be available more often. So hopefully we'll go back to the set days, and that's why I say hit that subscribe button, because I'm not entirely sure when I can get these readings done. So in case you don't want to miss it, get that subscribe button hit. We're going to do the monkey reading today. We're also going to do the rooster, and we're going to try and get the dog and the boar done as well. So no matter what day it is, you will always be after the sheep and you will always be before the rooster, because that is just the order of the Chinese Zodiac. Just going to shuffle them up a little bit. As I say, I don't do this with my eyes open. I keep them closed, so I'm not influenced by the white or the black or the positive and the negative. We just pull them out when it feels right, or we just drop them. I keep thinking that my shuffling's getting better, but who knows really, who knows. But I am, again, as I say, doing this with my eyes closed. So let's stop about there. Let's take that one from the bottom. Let's take this one from the middle. Let's take this one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got two whites and a black. Not a bad start as we move into this black phase, but as I've always said before, white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack. It all depends on the cards on the other side. And we're going to start off with this white horse. Things are moving forward. The monkey and the horse, they can cooperate. I mean, they're not the best, they're not exactly the most compatible, but they can cooperate, they can get along. They like to capitalize on each other, and I think right now you're just trying to take advantage of what you can. Things might not necessarily be easy going, but you're just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And I think right now that's what that white card is. Things could be worse. At least right now you're in an okay place. Things are going to start moving forward, which again is a good thing, but what direction are they moving in? Are they moving in the direction you want them to? Are you going into a place where you actually feel like you belong there, you feel comfortable there, you actually feel that that's what you want? Or is it actually pushing you further away from that? Even though you're moving forward, it could actually be in an opposite direction away from what you want. I think right now there's a lot of emotional stuff going on, but I think you're dealing with it in the ways that you deal with it best, however that is. You're not needing to be told this. You know this, and you're dealing with it, which is good. Because you've got a good head on your shoulders, my lovely monkey friends. So we've got this focus, we've got this goal. We're moving forward. I think right now you just want to get things done. You're not interested in petty differences. You're not interested in little arguments. You're not interested in the negative things in life. You just want to get things out the way so you can actually overcome these hurdles and keep moving forward. I think right now you need to remember the importance of seeing the bigger picture. Where are you actually headed? What are you actually doing? Why are you sitting around doing nothing? Let's get moving. There's a bigger picture here, and you're just holding one jigsaw piece when we need to be putting it together to complete this. We've got something long-term coming in. We've got something that is a little bit more less than temporary. This is something that you're going to have to work on. This is something that you're going to have to be flexible with, adaptable with. You're going to have to be open to change, because change is coming. There is a change coming. There's a big shift on its way, and you need to be able to appreciate that change is inevitable. Try to be practical right now. Practical and basically look for those shortcuts. Look for ways that you can utilize your time, your efforts, and focus on maybe not shortcuts, but not overdoing it. Try and find the easier way to do things. We're going to slow down anyway, because we've got that ox card coming into play, and the ox is considerably slow compared to that horse. And the monkey and the ox, again, not exactly the best compatible. They're not. However, despite their mutual reservations, they will potentially get along, or they'll avoid each other. If they don't get along, they'll just avoid each other. So I think right now you're probably avoiding something, and you've slowed right down. So even though you're moving in a direction, whether it's forward in the way you want to go, or it's forward, or in some other way, however, that that ox there is slowing you down because you've got things to think about. There's things to be considered. There's things that you need to think about. There's things that are on your mind. There's things that are confusing you. There's things that you need to try and work out. There's questions that don't have answers. There's problems that don't have solutions. And right now, you're just trying to figure that one out. Right now, this is about you. This is about which direction you want to go in and what speed you're going to be moving at. And right now, you might not necessarily be going in the direction you want to be. And right now, you may not even be going the speed you want to be going in. You need to be using that mind of yours, monkey people. You need to be thinking about this. You have a great thinking process, and you really need to utilize that. This is a thinking card. It doesn't matter how irritated you are. It doesn't matter how annoying things get. You just got to keep on keeping on. You've got to push forward. You have to, even if it's a direction you're not sure on. There's no point standing still so you can then what? Stagnate? You're going to stagnate and do nothing? That's not your style. You need to move on, and you need to move on relatively soon. So no matter what this is, being where you're at is not necessarily a great place to be, but it is good that you are coming to terms with that. It is good that you aren't over complicating things, because it is relatively simple. It's just figure out which direction you need to head in and at what speed to go at. That is it. That is it. But with no real direction, or with real, no real advice to actually say this is what you need or what you want to do, potentially you're not necessarily going to get very far anytime quickly. But that's okay, because you've got some great strengths, and you can find something that's going to keep you, I guess, in some ways busy. I want to say busy. And keeping busy is a great thing for a monkey person. Keeping busy is great. We've got that black rat coming in right now, and that's a great card for monkey people, despite that it's black, because monkeys and rats are very compatible. They're in the same affinity triangle. If you want to know more about that, you can, because we've already done the affinity triangle for the dragon, the rat, and the monkey, which is the doer triangle. But there are things to do. Emotionally, you are all over the place. We're going to flip right round, because that horse is the conflict to the rat. So you've got this white horse here, and you're going to jump back, and it's literally a big flip, potentially because you've overthought about things, or you've managed to manifest this mindset where you're now feeling you're not in control. Emotionally, you're all over the place right now. Emotionally, you don't know what is going on. You may feel weak, you may feel confused, you may feel lost, you may feel like, I don't know, in some ways that there are problems that can't be solved. There's questions without answers, as I say, but this is a time to be resourceful. That rat is here to help you get things done. Pre-planning, preempt attack. That's what you need to do. You need to basically come up with the solution of the problems you have by simply planning around any eventuality. What's the worst that's going to happen if you decide to go in that direction, or this direction, or that direction, or that direction? What's the worst that's going to happen if you go that fast or that slow? What's the worst that's going to happen? That rat's going to help you figure it out. And it's not necessarily going to be something that you like, because I think right now you feel a little bit, as I say, unsupported and confused, a little bit lost. And I think you just need some space. You need some space. You need some space so that you can figure this out, and you can potentially do this on your own, but it's not something that you want to do on your own. You want to work with someone. You're working towards something with someone. I think right now this is more about just being partners or friends or something with someone. This is basically having someone who actually understands you, who can actually help you, and can actually do something to, support you through this and to get you to where you want to be and where you want to go. That rat's going to help you. That rat is going to help you find that person or people or thing or place. You're being called somewhere. There is a calling for you, my lovely monkey person. And right now, that calling is saying, you're in the wrong place. You need to move. What direction? We'll figure that one out. What speed? Yeah, we'll figure that out too. But it has to be done. You have to do it. So get on and do it. Get your bags packed. Get the car packed. Get whatever it is that you need. Your little, what is it? The people that have have the stick with the little bundle, your bindle. Put that over your shoulder and start trekking, because it's time to move on, my lovely monkey people. And it is going to happen. It's inevitable. And if you don't, you are going to suffer, because that's why we got that black rat, because you're in a place that you shouldn't be. And that's why you need to move. And you need to move for your own good, for your own sake, for your own sanity. So we'll find out, won't we, how that pans out for you next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys. Born in the year of the monkey. I'll be back tonight with a reading for the rooster people. So if I don't see you next, I will see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.